Hello, welcome to Monday Night to Rooted in Foods. I'm Nikki.
I'm Chili.
Still the Davises.
Still the Davises.
And the Davises are eating tonight.
Mm-hmm.
A little German inspired, little fall inspired. Actually today wasn't so bad. It's 64 right now.
Yeah.
The weather forecast had us in the low to mid 80s most of the week through the weekend. Yeah. So I'm hoping that doesn't actually happen like at the forecast because I'm kind of tired of hot weather.
Yeah. We want some jacket weather.
It's October and I want to be able to wear sweaters in October. So we have a pan-seared pork chop with apples and onions tonight. And
apples.
And onions tonight.
Apples.
You can eat apples.
All right.
Okay.
I'll eat an onion slice probably.
Only one.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, you kind of need the onion to give it the
farts,
the savory.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason. There's a balancing act here.
Yeah. Flavor.
So very much inspired by some old traditional German recipes in my
roots.
Roots would be good.
Your roots.
Those German roots that I have.
What you wearing?
And mashed potatoes. Like mid-sentence there, dude. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a squirrel. Bless you, sugar bug. So this is good grief.
She's got the sneezes.
The sniffles. You can hear the little dog in the background sneezing. She just came in from outside. So I have my Glacier Fest t-shirt on.
What's that?
And Glacier Fest is coming up this weekend on the 13th, so Sunday.
Sunday.
Sponsored by Glaciers End in downtown Marion. So for those of you familiar with the area, we use a lot of Glaciers End products, and we're using one tonight, correct?
No, not tonight.
Not okay. So, I'm using one tonight over here, but you're not in the cocktail. So
no, I'm using it in the mocktail this weekend.
Next weekend. I thought you were going to test drive with it.
Well, I can't because
I know we only have what we have.
We have what we have.
So anyway, we have entered the Burgoo cook-off on Sunday, and we test drove a recipe yesterday, and that is all I'm going to say.
Yep.
But I had to have the t-shirt. Number one,
delicious.
It's got a squirrel in the front, and if you know me, yeah, squirrel crazy here. So
it's true, very true.
So Sunday, make sure if you're in the area, you stop by and say hi and visit.
What time is it? Do you know?
So the cooking starts at 10. There's a lot of things going on throughout late morning and into the afternoon. Food truck vendors, live music, all sorts of stuff going on. So,
and you get to meet us, and I'll give you a sample of a mocktail if you want one.
You can be our guests in our tent. So, and yes, we are able to give out samples of food as well later in the afternoon. So that's on deck for the weekend. It's also SIU's homecoming, so it's gonna be a busy weekend.
We'll be busy for
sure, but that's okay. Would you like to? I probably have talked long enough to get people.
Well, there's a few people
watching. Yeah,
there's a couple. Three people watching.
I'll let you cocktail it up.
Cocktail it up. This is an Appalachian-inspired cocktail. So we're going to be kind of doing it a little bit like this next weekend, except without this wonderful product here. So I'm going to make us 3 tonight so that we don't go thirsty. We are going to start off with...
We're not going to go thirsty, but that's okay.
6 wonderful fluid ounces of this golden brown delicious bourbon. Oh, we might have gotten a little full there.
A little full, is that what you said?
Maybe.
Okay.
We might have too much ice in there.
Too much ice. Well, it's okay.
Too much ice in the shaker. 3 ounces of apple cider.
Here's the apple butter ginger if you want to pop some of it in there.
No, I'm good.
Okay, then I'll use it.
You use it.
I'm gonna.
You're fine. You worry about you. I will worry about my stuff. And then we need 1 ounce.
That smells good.
And 1/2 of lemon juice.
I'm just going to stand back here.
And then we're going to get 3/4 of an ounce of maple syrup. And you're thinking to yourself, Jeff, that's an awful lot of liquids. And I will tell you, you're correct. It is an awful lot of liquids. Hey, Steph.
Hey, Steph.
But then we're just going to shake those suckers up and
taters.
meld them into one deliciousness.
I'm coming back this direction.
Shake.
Hey, Mama.
I probably should have only made 2 at a time, but that's okay.
Oh, hey, thanks for posting the times.
We've got a little bit more to go. And we're going to top this off
with
a little bit of ginger beer.
Ginger beer. Woo!
That wonderful effervescent additive.
I love ginger beer.
I do too. Now I'm going to get my stir stick.
I'll say it's in the sink. The stir stick.
I saw my stir stick. So the tasting and voting is from 2 to 3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal.
Yeah, we start cooking at 10, so and it will take every bit of the 4 hours.
Oh yeah.
To get it cooked like it's supposed to.
To get it right.
Yep.
To get it to where everybody will enjoy it.
I'm excited. I'm
All right.
glad they
chop up.
Cheers.
To you.
And squirrels.
And squirrels.
Oh, wow. And that's going to be good on Halloween night, sitting around a fire.
So that's an Appalachian buck. You're going to use 2 ounces of bourbon, 1 ounce of apple cider, half an ounce of lemon juice, and 1/4 ounce of maple syrup.
And you're going to pace yourself while you're doing
cocktail.
it.
Per cocktail. So it's real simple. 2, half of 2 is 1, half of 1 is half, half of half is 1/4. And then top.
Well, I'm glad the math worked out for me.
Yeah. There you go.
That one's easy.
It's very simple.
It's easy and delicious, too.
It is. It's very easy and very delicious. Ta-da.
All right. So I have some little baby new potatoes boiling over here. I'm going to put my apron on, though, so I don't mess up my squirrel.
For your mashed taters?
Yeah, for mashed potatoes. I'm going to teach you how to make mashed potatoes without milk because I don't have any milk.
Because we don't drink milk.
Because we don't drink enough milk around here because...
We just don't.
I can't really. And the chili and the kiddo don't anymore. So I keep evaporated milk, but I'm not going to open a can of that for this tonight. I have, however, do have cottage cheese and sour cream.
Yep. And they are a milk product.
Which are both milk products. So I'm going to show you how to make mashed potatoes, sour cream, garlic, herby. Ooh, herby. I can use J effect. This is how my brain works. This is how I cook dinner too, by the way. What you see here is very much me not planning dinner.
Yeah.
Other than beyond basics. Like we're going to have pork chops.
Yeah.
What comes with the pork chops? Who knows?
And the cocktail said, we're going to have apple cider for the cocktail.
That too.
So make up something that has apple cider in it. And I went, okay.
That works. Okay, so I have some baby potatoes boiling. So different schools of thought on how to deal with root vegetables and boiling them. I start them in cold water. In the water, bring everything up to a boil at the same time. These are, except for the really, really big ones, I left these whole. I cut the big ones in half so everything would cook about the same amount of time, in the same amount of time. When you leave them whole, they get really creamy on the inside, and it makes your mashed potatoes a little bit creamier. So dirty sour cream, garlic, herb, mashed potatoes tonight. No milk. Right. Sour cream, but no milk. So I'll show you how to do that. Right now, I'm going to show you these beautiful inch-thick pork chops, bone-in chops from the Flock Farm. Here is their information.
Perfect.
That works perfect. They're in Anna. Carbondale Farmers Market. Sorry, I had a little bit of a brain fart there. So they're at Farmers Market pretty much every week. I don't know that I've not seen them there this season.
And they have pork, they have lamb, they have chicken. And
I mean, bratwurst, all
yeah,
kind of all the pork products. So and all
the varieties,
all the cuts.
So if you like what you see here tonight, you know where to get it.
They're beautiful
this weekend.
So I honestly, all I did with these is salt, pepper, garlic. So very simple because everything's going to go in with the apples and whatnot here in a little bit. So I have a heaping tablespoon of clarified butter and about a tablespoon of olive oil. Melted that down in my pan.
The cast iron.
Yep, cast iron enameled. And we're going to just let these go until they brown on both sides. Oh. And yes, I'm well aware that my stove is lopsided. We've got to fix that. So I kind of compensate by offsetting my pans from the middle of my burners. All right, I'm going to rinse this real fast and wash it off so I can reuse it.
There we go. How's everybody out there doing? Enjoying your Monday evening?
My Monday evening is great. It's not hot.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered a
Hopefully
pumpkin.
all of you had a good Monday.
A pumpkin t-shirt. I ordered a vintage 1974 t-shirt.
Can you tell? Amazon Prime Day doesn't even start until tomorrow.
Nah, I found them on Etsy on sale.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm wearing t-shirt on my birthday and I'm wearing t-shirts every day to work during Halloween week.
Okay.
I figure I can get away with that if they're all Halloween related.
If they're all Halloween related.
By gosh.
Sure.
Nobody's going to stop me.
Nope.
All right, so I'm on medium-high heat. We're just letting these brown, and then we're going to pull them out to cook apples and onions. So we're going to cut up our onion, and I'm only going to use half of one because I don't really want a lot. I just want enough to have the savory element in here. So if you will put a lid on this guy and stick him in the fridge for me.
Yeah, if I find the lids.
Third one down, I think. Yep.
That's where they are.
You can pop the camera back over here, and I haven't taught how to cut an onion in a while, so I'll go ahead and do that in a minute.
Go for it.
Oh, you can't see me. Sorry, I can't see the screen from where I'm at. So half an onion, slice at an angle to get that end off. Leave the root end attached to make it easier.
Oh,
peel.
Pam says Walmart Plus previews their deals at midnight tonight. Oh, we're not Walmart Plus.
Oh, members. Yeah.
That's for those of you that are.
Somebody else might be. I always get yelled at when I do this not on camera, so I'm going to fight with it on camera.
Please do. Show them that you're not perfect.
Oh, gosh, now. I'm going to flip my pork chops. Try not to.
Look at that. Isn't that lovely looking?
Just a little bit of a brown start in there. All right. So, pinch grip on your knife. Don't hold knives like this because you don't have enough control over the knife. Cut into it to make slices. You can use a smaller knife if you want to, but I like this knife. And I'm going to do large dices on this so it kind of matches my apple dices here in a little bit. So we'll do large dices. And that's all that we're going to do on the onion.
If your knife won't do that, sharpen it.
Yes, always use sharp knives in the kitchen. You're less likely, oddly enough, to cut yourself. All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw these in on the edge of the pan.
Because it takes a whole lot less effort to cut with a sharp knife.
Use that in a minute. So my onions, I need them all back together, please.
Getting there.
Thank you.
All the kids get back in line.
All right, so before you start to stir them around, douse them with a little bit of thyme. Thyme and onions go together like Nikki and chili.
That's right.
And I'm going to use a little garlic and herb because I want the salt out of the garlic and herb from J Effect.
There's this low sodium.
That's okay. I just need a little bit of salt to get the onions going.
Gotcha.
Salt will help.
Salt.
Well, that's fine too. Salt on onions will keep them translucent. They will not like turn dark and caramelize like normal. Now you can go to town. We're going to start with one apple. These are local, but I picked them up at the grocery store. Our Schnucks carries local produce when it can. And I'm going to keep the skin on. I keep the skin on as much as possible. Potatoes, apples, whatever I'm cooking. Mostly because, well, two things. It doesn't bother me to eat the skin on produce.
Pam, you probably don't need new knives. You probably just need sharper knives.
Yeah. And Adam.
That's what she said.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I couldn't come up with it in my head. Mm-hmm. When he's at farmer's market, you can take your knives in and he will do them, a couple bucks an inch, I think, $2 or $3 an inch.
I don't know.
I don't remember. But if you take your dogs out to Indian Creek for anything, you can also catch him out there and he'll probably work with you there too.
He'll work your knives while your dogs are getting their treatments. But if you want new knives, I am never one to say you don't, can't have new knives.
All right, we're going to
love
turn
new
this down
knives
a little bit. Okay, so those have some nice color. All right, so Winston Bagel apple cutting.
Nikki has Miyabi knives. They are Japanese inspired. So they are a Japanese style with a Western handle.
Yeah, I much prefer the Western handle because I like that. That fits better in my hand than the Japanese handles, which are straight across. All right, so big dices, they'll lose a little bit of moisture, but apples are not going to shrink like other vegetables shrink.
Yeah, you can get better knives than Miyabi. Yes, you're paying for some marketing with Miyabi, but they work. They work really well. They're nice knives.
All right, I'm going to pull these guys out. They're not quite done. We'll finish them in the sauce in a minute because I need to deglaze my pan.
You do.
With some
vinegar,
Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, some wine.
Yeah, and I've got a little bit hot there, but we're gonna go with it. It's not burned. It's just really good flavor.
Some Miyabi knives are kind of like Shun, but just a different manufacturer.
All right.
So if you've heard of Shun knives, then you know what Miyabi knives are.
In goes one apple, and that's probably where I'm going to stop. Oh, that smells so yummy. Mm-hmm. Let's save that for another night.
That does. So what was the difference between the Shuns and the Miyabis? I don't remember. Looks, I think.
I think mostly looks and name, to be honest with you. I can't tell a lot of difference.
Oh, Jen says all of the apples. Not yet, Jen.
Not for dinner, Jen.
Yes, not for dinner. If you wanted to bring some over for dessert, we'll have some more apples.
All right, so we're going to let those go. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups.
So our friend Jennifer made a delicious apple crisp that she brought over this weekend.
Yeah, I was very grateful for that
It
apple
was
crisp.
so wonderful.
There might be a few bites of it left.
Like 2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah.
At most.
All right, so I'm going to throw some actual butter, not clarified butter, in there. Butter.
Man, that looks so good. It's all caramelized and looking.
Yeah, those apples will take a bit to cook down.
Well, yeah, they're apples.
You could throw some
butter.
some chicken stock in there if you wanted to, but
why?
Yeah, we'll see how we do here.
All right, I need more cocktail.
Chili needs more cocktail. Okay, I had to refill my butter container.
Okay.
I needed a little bit more fat after I deglazed. Okay, right now I'm going to check my potatoes.
That's why I made 3.
All right, my potatoes are done. Just pierce them with a knife or a fork. I just use a paring knife to pierce them with. Check if they're done. They are. We need
stir stick.
Stir stick.
Thank you.
All right, we're very carefully going to carry them to the sink to strain them while our apples are cooking.
You got it? You got it. Watch out, sugar booger.
Woo! That's a nice little facial. No comment from the peanut gallery, please.
I was over here. I didn't even see it.
All right, so
I feel left out.
Here, show that up to the camera. Because I need to get my pork chops back in. Ouchie.
Apple butter ginger, huh? A pucker. Apple butter ginger pucker.
So we're going to use this in our sauce instead of apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
It has some cinnamon, warm spices. It's delicious on its own. So we're going to add that in from Glaciers End.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to let these cook. We're going to put our pork chops back in. Then we're going to cover this with a lid and let them finish out cooking. If your pork chops gave up any juice while they were sitting, pour all that in too, because that's where the good stuff is.
That looks delicious.
All right, we're going to turn it back up to medium. I'm going to put the lid on. We're going to watch it so we don't burn anything. So I don't really have a lot of liquid in there. In fact, I think I'm going to put a little bit of water in there just to keep it from burning. And that'll help create a little bit more of a sauce too. Okie dokie.
Especially, how can we see it for the
Well, it needs time
on.
to steam and cook. So I'm going to move it over. I'm going to do a little swapperoo here.
Swapperoo.
I've had this stove for how long and I still can't.
I know.
Okay.
You want that on low?
Yeah, because without water in it, I don't want to scorch my taters. All right.
Taters.
Butter.
Butter. Butter. More butter. More syrup.
J-Effect. Garlic and herb. And I did boil them in salted water. So you don't have to go heavy-handed on anything here. Would you hand me a spoon, please? Another one. I don't want to use a big spoon or a little spoon. But big, please. Prairie Farms, another local for us. Sour cream.
Yep.
Big old heap of it.
Big old dollop. Maybe a little bit, and a little something. A dollop and something. That's a good measurement, folks.
Works for moi. I'm using, after chili opens it, I'm using garlic puree because I didn't cook the garlic.
Okay. Potatoes, yeah?
Yep.
Ow.
Yep. And just muscle them into submission. That's fine.
Okay.
He was handing it to me funny because up around where the jar opens, it's a little discolored.
Yeah.
We'll take that out.
Okay.
And this is going in, so pureed.
It may not look like it, but
No, it is. All right.
mashed taters.
Now, if you feel like they're too stiff, a little chicken stock.
Just beat them a little harder.
Beat them a little harder, but a little chicken stock could do it.
Yeah. Lube.
A little bit, yeah. Okay. Which I think I'm actually going to do. So I'm going to have to make some chicken stock.
Gotta let the dog
fast.
out.
So I'm going to let you guys watch that, and I'm going to make some chicken stock real fast out of some bouillon.
Bouillabaisse.
No, that's yeah, you can. Bouillabaisse is fish soup.
Oh.
Chicken bouillon is dried chicken parts.
Dried and powdered chicken parts.
There you go.
Look at there.
That ought to do it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that garlic smells good.
It does.
Yeah, you're mashing away.
I'm getting her done.
And we're going to taste test just to make sure there's enough salt in them. Because I actually like mine super salty.
Then add salt.
Well, fine. I will add salt. There you go. Keep on mashing. That's probably, unless you just want to keep mashing, that's probably okay.
No, I'm good.
Okay. I got it. One thing about potato mashers, I like this style because they're easier to clean. The ones that have holes in them make me crazy.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why the video's freezing.
Oh, internet issues.
Yeah. Either internet issues on our side or internet issues on your side. We honestly can't tell.
No, because it just keeps rolling for us.
Yeah, it just keeps rolling. Acting like it's totally normal.
Mm-hmm.
We're sorry. Oh my.
Yeah, those are bound to be done. Oh, those are done.
Yep. 155.
Yeah, pork I usually try to stop about 140. Those are a little bit over, but
That's okay.
I'm not going to complain about it.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. You saw us paying close attention to it.
Yeah, not even remotely.
Yeah.
That's okay.
What else we got? Anything else?
No, that's it.
Dinner served. 30-minute meals.
Yeah. Like
if that wasn't trademarked by somebody else.
Yeah. Rach got it.
Yep. But, by goodness, we're right at that 30 minutes.
We are.
With pork chops with an apple and onion.
And Glaciers End. Oh my goodness.
Is that gravy for those taters?
Well, if you want it.
Oh,
but it's definitely
sauce
for the pork chop.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even going to know there's
That is a fall plate looking deal if I've ever seen one. Stack some mashed taters on there.
going to.
Man,
We're not going to get fancy here.
I don't know if you guys saw all of this getting made, but this end, you're going to get to see the final product, the finished product.
Nothing fancy, folks. There you go.
Keep the cocktail in. Come on now.
Sorry, keep the cocktail in.
Yeah.
Could probably use a smaller plate. I mean, if you had, I've got some
There we
sauerkraut that would be good with it.
Yeah.
And green beans, some asparagus.
Yeah.
It'd all be good, but you've got onions and apples, so that's all good.
Yeah.
You don't always need something green.
There's dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
In like literally 30 minutes. That comes together pretty quickly.
It does.
Now, granted, my potatoes were boiling before we started the show, so they're going to take about 30 minutes to boil themselves. But
we like 20 minutes, maybe 15, 20 minutes.
So all in all, you can do this pretty quickly. Potatoes you can put on to boil and get everything else going.
There we go.
Be good to go. So we've got Flock Farm pork chops. I ended up using JFet garlic and herb in a couple places.
Set that up front.
I will. Apple butter ginger pucker from Glaciers End, which is so good by itself. Like, put it in your apple cider on a cold night, warm it all up. Woo, that'd be good. I'm going to. There you go. Put their business card right there.
Uh-oh. Nikki is still frozen by the stove.
I'm still frozen.
Oh, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
At least?
Well, I hope that everybody can see it.
I'll take its picture.
Yeah, we'll take its picture.
I promise. We'll have to restart the internet before next week. Who knows?
If I had the ability to screen print, oh well. You can take a picture?
I am when I get my phone back.
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
All right, folks.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us. I'm sorry we kept freezing. Hopefully we're not frozen right now.
Yeah.
So yeah. Kind of test drove a cocktail for a mocktail.
Yep.
Fall inspired, German inspired, because it's just that time of year. Pork chops, apples, onions, herbs.
Yeah.
Glaciers End.
Yeah.
Wine.
Yeah.
Butter. Comes together pretty quick.
Yeah, lots of butter. Sour cream.
Mm-hmm.
Prairie Farms.
Mm-hmm. Prairie Farms.
That's right.
So lots of local in the meal tonight. So
and bourbon.
Always. Almost always. I have to nudge him to do something other than bourbon, which is okay. I don't mind.
Why?
Did you use this from? You did.
I did.
Why? That was delicious.
Because bourbon makes it better.
I thought bacon made it better.
Oh,
I mean, butter makes it better too.
There's 3 B's.
That is
BBB,
3 B's.
Better Business Bureau is bourbon, bacon, butter.
Good grief. All right. That's almost as good as beer brats and
Boobies.
Boobs.
Boobies.
In Oktoberfest.
That's German.
I know.
Beer,
all right,
folks.
So a little over 30 minutes by the time potatoes boil and you've got dinner on the table, and it's all, honestly, it's all from scratch tonight. There wasn't anything pre-made on that one. So, so yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yep.
Oh, we are taking the next 2 Mondays off. I don't remember why next Monday. Something going on that I've forgotten. The Monday after that, I've got stuff going on at work. So we'll be back.
Hey, T.
Hey, Aunt T. Halloween. Yeah, Halloween week. So the Monday before Halloween, we'll be back.
Oh.
Ooh, we'll do something spooky.
We're going to do something spooky?
Spooky. Can you do a spooky cocktail?
I'll figure something out. If I got 2 weeks to plan.
We should smoke something so you get the billowing.
I know. God,
you love me, you know.
All right. I wasn't already 90% there, and then you were like, oh.
It works.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know what to tell you. It works. All right. Come find us on the 13th at Glacier Fest.
Glacier Fest.
In
In Marion.
Marion.
That evil city to the east.
Well,
Yeah.
it's that whole high school rivalry situation. But
It wasn't for me though.
Not for you, but it was for Carbondale.
Yeah.
But when we grow up, we have to get over that crap. So
we are going to go support them.
We are absolutely going to go support them because they are supportive of us.
That's right.
And lots of other local folks. So go see the squirrel.
Yeah. Go support your local businesses. There will be lots of us there.
Mm-hmm. Well, not that we're a business,
but
we're going to be there anyway.
We don't make money doing this.
Shit, no. That would be totally awesome if we did. So, all right, folks, on that note, we will see you in three Mondays from tonight. But come find us on the 13th. We'll be in Marion at Glacier Fest.
Yep.
So
enjoy, everybody.
Bye. I'm going to go eat now because it smells really